Everyone, Michael Hammond here for your Monday morning fuel up. It is great to be with you. Hope all of you guys had a fantastic weekend. I know I did. It's hard to believe that it's already September 18th. Again, the month is flying by. We're now in the throes of trade show season. I'll talk about that in a second. So hope all of you guys had a great weekend. We had a wonderful fall weather here in Michigan. Got to go to the football game with my daughter. We got to go see the Irish play and get a win. Just a great weekend, quality family time where you can have good conversations and find out all the stuff that they're doing and happening in their life. And it was just a wonderful weekend. Hope all of you guys enjoyed it. A shout out to my media partner who celebrated her birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday, Dalila Ramos. Hope you had an extremely blessed weekend as well. All right, so we're in the throes of conference season. Some people are just coming back from NAMBA. Some people are heading to Acuma. Then there is Next. Then there is Housing Wire Annual. Then there is MBA Annual, and the list goes on and on. And what I see happen often at this time of year when people are getting into that trade show mode, especially the people who have not been on the road very often recently, they go to the show and all they're trying to do is almost tackle people. Got to sell. My pipeline's not good. I haven't hit quota this year. And they're almost tackling people to tell them, you got to understand, it's a great product. You got to see this product. And they're forcing their hand and their demo, and it doesn't work. It turns people off. What you've got to really do is focus on four things. And I'm going to cover those four things here quickly. And I really want you to ponder those this week. If you want to have success at conferences, if you want to have success in in-person meetings, first you have to focus on always adding value, right? Focus on how can you add value when you meet these people. Number two, focus on building relationships instead of selling them. Right? None of us want to be hard sold. If you can have a fruitful discussion, if in that discussion you can discover some things that you have that could benefit them and help them lower the cost to originate a loan, help them have more engagement with a prospective borrower, educate them in a certain way, awesome. So always be adding value, focus on the relationship instead of selling, be present in the moment. It's critical. So many of us get to these shows. We get so busy. I've got 10 meetings. I've got 20 meetings. I've got 50 meetings. And they act like it's speed dating and they're just knocking those down and say, hey, I did 10 meetings today. Well, great. Who was the third person you met with? And what did you guys really talk about? They can't really tell you. So stay in the present moment. Quit looking at your phone when you're doing those meetings and worried about who you've got to go meet with next. Stay present. And then third is you've got to keep your word. If you said you're going to follow up, follow up. If it's in a week you said you'd get back to them, you better get back to them in a week. If you have a PDF that is going to provide value to them and you said you would send it, send it. If you need to get their contact, whatever it is, make sure you follow up. So as we kick off this, September 18th, this whole week, focus on those four things if you want to have success in these live meetings when you're coming up. I know it gets busy. I know you're on the road. You got to take care of plans for your kids and your pets and traveling and what do you need to do with your spouse and what do you need to take care of at home. Take a deep breath and focus on these four things, right? Always be adding value. Focus on building relationships instead of selling. Be present in the moment and keep your word. Go out there and have an amazingly blessed week.